morning, beloveds. So the iPad logged me completely out. So I had to jump through all of the hoops this morning. I was not expecting that. Welcome to Monday. And after the power blinking in the middle of this, well, not in the middle of the service. Fortunately, it was where it blinked was really good. David had finished his the giving time and was announcing Danielle's poem, and then the power blinked. And it kicked us offline, so I recorded Danielle's poem, and then by the time Danielle's poem was over, we were able to get back online, so we could do the closing treatment. It was just a hot mess yesterday, and apparently we have another storm possible today. Yay! All right, so we are in chapter 14 in the Science of Mind text on physical perfection, and we are starting with the section we are allowed to choose. A person has the ability to choose what they will do with their life and is unified with a law which automatically produces their choice. While they do not have the ability to destroy the idea of it themselves, they do have the ability to deface it, to make it appear discordant, but they cannot destroy the divine image. A person is an individual and does with themselves what they will. The scripture says, God hath made people upright, but they have sought out many inventions. Individuality cannot be automatically produced. It must be spontaneous. It would not be individuality without the ability to think as it chose. We live in a universe of love as well as a universe of law. One is the complement of the other. The universe of love, the universe of love, pulsating with feeling, with emotion, and the universal of law, the executor of all, maybe that's the executor? It is executor. It's an interesting choice of words. Executor of all feelings and emotion. In this lesson on healing, then let us remember that back of the person which we see is the divine image. There is a perfect concept of people held in the mind of the universe as an already accomplished fact, but people are subject to the law of their own choice. All right, a person reenacts God. It's the next section. Oh. In that section before, it's interesting. We can't destroy the divine image. We can deface it, but we can't destroy it, right? Think about that for a minute. All right, nope. Going back to this section. All right, a person reenacts God. A person is conscious mind or spirit. This stands for their objective faculty. The objective mind of a person is their recognition of life in a conscious state. It is the only attribute of a person that is volitional or self-choosing. Consequently, it is the spiritual man. It is the spiritual person. The conscious mind of a person is the contemplator. Let us bear in mind what we have already learned, that the universe is the result of the contemplation of the divine mind, or the Holy Spirit, which is God. God creates by contemplating God's own I-amness. And this contemplation, through law, becomes the objectification of the self-realization of the infinite mind. He's talking in circles. Which is the nature of the argument, right? The divine nature is reenacted in people. They are conscious, mind and spirit, and as they contemplate, they reflect their thoughts into the universal subjectivity where it is received and acted upon. As mind or soul accepts these images of thought, it operates upon unformed substance and causes it to take definite form as body. which is unconscious form. It becomes definite form, but the form itself is unconscious because it is made of immaterial substance. Body of itself, without mind, is neither conscious nor volition. Has neither consciousness nor volition. Wow. I think I need to have my eyes checked. Devoid of mentality, the body neither thinks, sees, hears, feels, touches, nor tastes. Take the mentality away from a body and it becomes a corpse. Having no conscious intelligence, it at once begins to disintegrate and to resolve into universal substance or unformed matter from which it came. Wow, Ernest, let's get creepy this morning. Although people are inherently a perfect idea, their individuality covers this idea with the forms of thought which they image. A person comes into this life subjective to the race consciousness and to their own environment. They unfold their own personality and begin to create new subjective thought. They think and observe, draw certain conclusions and deductions, and incorporate them into their mentality until at last they also become part of the relative cause of their objective existence. Healing, then, is accomplished by uncovering, neutralizing, and erasing false images of thought and letting the perfect idea reflect itself through the subjective mind into the body. When one realizes that everything is mind and that nothing moves but mind, and that the only instrument of mind is thought, which is contemplation in some form or other, they will see that nothing can permanently heal unless it is accomplished by right thinking. And science backs this up. There's a whole lot of science that backs this up. All right. I'm going to do one more section and then move on. One, because I'm running late, and two, the next section is kind of long. Not one, the section after this. So, next section. When I say science backs this up, because they're doing a whole lot of visualization in medicine now. They're incorporating having the patient see the outcome, see what it is that they want. They encourage the patient to visualize their immune system in whatever ways make sense to them. I've read a case study where they had an army guy in, and so they had it envision his immune system as a little green army guys going out and, fighting. There was another one where somebody just really had a thing for dragons or knights, maybe it was knights on horseback. And so they visualized their immune system as, shining knights with shining swords. It works. It's surprisingly effective. There's science to back it up. All comes back to the mind. All right. The last section we're going to do today is only our own concepts limit us. Realizing that conscious thought operates through a power which is infinite, we see that there can be no limit to the power to heal other than the limit of our ability to conceive that power as healing. We are limited not by principle, but by our own inability to see perfection. Our thought can bring out a condition as perfect as we can conceive. Therefore, the person whose thought is the most godlike, that is, the truest, the highest, the most noble, the most complete, the most peaceful, will be the best healer. Their thoughts reflect a great perfection. That is why we cannot divorce true mental healing from true spiritual work. When thought reaches a higher degree of perfection, then as the race consciousness unfolds and evolves, it will bring out a still greater development of life than we know now. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. This is a long chapter. It's probably going to take all week to do this chapter. So tomorrow we are going to start on page 198 with spiritual mind healing. The next section is like almost 3 pages, and I'm like, I'm looking at my time going, I still have to get to work. Or as I like to say, get to go to work. It's going to be an interesting day. So, we're the ones that limit ourselves. How much can you envision? How much can you envision? What, and sometimes we get caught up in the definition of perfect. I know that perfect was a huge trigger word for me for a long time. And I have since healed that, thank goodness, unwired that trigger, by recognizing that the definition of perfect is whole, inclusive, means it includes the messy stuff too. But I've read The Quantum Doctor by Amit Goswami, and that he talks about the 5 bodies. And he calls it the bliss body. That's the divine image. So while we can deface the divine image, and a whole lot of us do in a whole lot of ways, then, but we can also go back to that divine image. Like, the divine image still exists in mind. We can go back to that bliss body, take a look at that bliss body and go, oh, that's the way it's supposed to work. Okay? And actually now thinking about it, since what I'm dealing with is an autoimmune, my immune system has gone crazy. I'm trying to think, well, how would I visualize my immune system as not crazy? So I'm like, okay. Maybe I can visualize my immune system as gardeners tending a garden. And so the cells that my immune system is currently attacking, I can visualize the immune cells as gardeners who are tending to. So they are gently patting the soil. They are gently watering the cells. You see what I'm saying? That's what, I'm going to go back to the perfect idea. I'm going to try it. Give me a month. Let me see how it works. All right, beloveds. Hey, you know what? This is why I'm reading the Science of Mind book. I might learn something. I mean, it's not like I haven't read it before, but every time you read it, you learn something new. Okay. Let me get off that. Basic housekeeping. I'm just going to remind you, we are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the Running Rev Ryan on the social medias. One of the easiest ways that you can support us is go like, subscribe, follow, share, comment. All it costs you is a click and it bumps us in the algorithms. And we think we have important stuff to share. So please do that. Beyond that, if you want to know what's going on with the center, email info@creativelife.org or go to creativelife.org. That's the website. So it's in the process of being upgraded, but it is available. So it's there. And the email, you only get 1 a week unless something unusual happens. So, and the hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it'll take you right to the information you want or the person that can help you get it. All right. It is Monday. So I am going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day. A get your week started on the right foot day, a go dance in the rain if we have it day, a stay out of the thunderstorm day, a take the precautions that you need in the weather day. Hopefully this is the last of this weather for a little bit day. We could use a little bit of drying out. A you know what you need to do day, a hug your fur babies day, a call a friend day, a hug a friend day, take care of yourself day, a good day, and if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. Or, as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godly. All right? Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be. That's the most important. All right? All right. I am going to move on to the rest of my day because, like I said, I get to go to work today. Take care of yourself. Wait, Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9 a.m. tomorrow. We'll continue on in chapter 14 because it's long. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. And I will see you next time.